Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen and I am here with day 11 of 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. And today's sketch is by Tara, and her Instagram is Tara Scraps as well as her YouTube, so I hope you will go check her out. And I am going to document these two kind of interesting pictures. I'll explain a little bit more in a minute. And I'm going to use Vicki Boutin's Sweet Rush because I like some of the bits and pieces. Plus, I love the bright colors in this collection. And I am trying to use up some of these collections that I am getting to the end of. Not that it looks like I am. I've only got about half a dozen sheets of paper left for this collection and 3 6x8 sheets of paper. And I don't even use any of those. But I do have one full paper, and then I've got a black and a white backdrop paper or background paper, and then I have my star die cuts that I'm going to use so I can make the stars for this sketch. So I've got my papers, I've got my embellishments and my die cuts. I have these two pictures and this awesome sketch, so let's see how this goes. So first things first, I can't tell 100% sure. I think that the line for the top and bottom are not straight. I think I made mine maybe a little bit more at an angle than in the sketch, but I love the way it looks, so that's really all that matters. But I'm using this orange paper. Now, this is the back of that paper, and that's what I'm going to use to make my stars. And I'm going to use my Big Shot and cut out as many stars as I can from this 4x12 paper. And I get quite a few, probably as many as I need, because my large ones are pretty big and my pictures might be a little bit bigger than what this sketch really is calling for. I do trim them down. I trim the white one, or the one with the text message on it, I trim that down to just have a very, pretty reasonably thin white border. And then I trim the border off of the other one with the socks. Now, while I am just cutting out stars and then building this little table for the pictures to sit on, and then after that, I'm going to take those stars and distress them all the way around and then ink them with some black soot. So while I'm doing that and building this little table, let me just give you an explanation of the pictures. Every Sunday when I go to Sunday school, I have a friend, David, who, if he's not there, I will text him and hassle him. And if he goes and I'm not there, he will text and hassle me. It's just the way we are. It's how our friendship rolls. And so one Sunday a couple weeks ago, he sent me this text that said, it says, "Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey, I'm waiting for you to come see my new socks. I was hoping you could put them in your year-end scrapbook next year when you're remembering all the wonderful things and people in your life." And so I made a point of taking a picture of his beautiful socks, which say "Life is good." And I told him I was going to build a layout and put him on YouTube. So here I am. So David, here are your socks. I love my friends. I don't know what I would do without them. They always bring me lots of entertainment and joy. And oh, bless. So anyway, today he actually messaged me and asked where that video was because I was posting ahead of time, luckily, because I was sick for 2 weeks and didn't do a whole lot of scrapbooking. So luckily I had done a bunch of my February layouts in January. So when I got sick in February, I was not behind in posting videos and layouts, but I certainly went almost a full week without scrapbooking, which is horrible. I do not like that at all. So anyway, so now I am not uploading, but I'm putting some stars on here. Like I said, I distressed them all the way around and inked them with black soot just so they'd stand out where the places where the white or the orange is overlapping with each other. I just wanted them to stand out a little bit more. And so I'm just kind of putting them everywhere and then pulling all the little bits and pieces that I'm wanting to add. It's kind of a diagonal design. I do have, like in the sketch, these few little stars are over here in the bottom left area, but for the most part, this design is kind of a diagonal from the top left to the bottom right. And so I'm just going to start building on pretty much the basis of the sketch. Like, I don't put my stars in the exact same place as the sketch calls for, but they're pretty similar. And like I said, mine are a little bit bigger probably than what they have on the sketch. But I'm just going to get those down and add some embellishments here and there. I do use every single embellishment I pulled out for this. I use every star that I die cut. So I'm excited to have gotten all that stuff on here. And I really enjoyed putting this one together. I did have to stop at one point because my storage was full on my phone. And so I spent like 2 hours fighting with my pictures, saving pictures to albums so I could delete them off of my photo roll. And, just doing all the things so that I could finally upload the video and do the editing so that I could actually post it. It's been a lot longer. Normally it takes me less than an hour to do a layout, but when I have to stop so that I don't, miss recording all the building part. So this part is after I have fixed my phone. So I'm putting little words on here and little wordy bits. So this one I'm putting on here right now, while I don't think I texted him back. I did put this little thing on here that says look up, because I actually came to Sunday school that morning. I was just running a little behind. And so I didn't even get the text message until I sat down next to him in Sunday school. And he said something about getting his text message. And I said, I didn't get your text message. So I obviously got it after I sat down. But so anyway, so I am just adding things here and there. This just literally says this, and it's like an arrow. I did put an arrow underneath the title, which says the snapshot, which was, obviously a pretty darn good title, if I do say so myself, for this layout. And I have the arrow pointing to the socks. And I finished everything off with my enamel accents, which I love to use. They're by Ranger, and they dry so quickly, and they keep their lovely form. And I just really, really love them and need to buy some more. And then write a very short little journal about running late to Sunday school and my friend David being so worried. So there is the sketch, and here are the close-ups. I hope that you will go check out Tara at her Instagram and or YouTube. I have a feeling she will be playing along with all of the sketches this month, or with some of them. And I hope you'll come back and see me. I'll be here every day this month, at least once a day, with all these 30 days of sketches, which I'm super excited about. All the sketches can be found on Facebook at Christy's Beautiful Life, or 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. So I hope you'll go check that out. If you like this video or my layout, I would love it if you'd give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And like I said, I hope to see you again really soon. Have a great day, and I hope you get a chance today to do something you love with someone you love. Happy scrapping!